Hey Diva Nation, today's episode we're filming at one of Cleveland's favorite breweries, Working Class. I'm joined today by my very special guest, Mr. Handy Candy. We try some of the beers on tap at Working Class Brewery and join head brewer Rick for a tour. I introduce my hops introductory class in Beer School 101. And I test your beer knowledge with my quiz and so much more. Stay tuned. Warning, what you're about to watch is purely for my own mental well-being. But let's face it, it's some pretty funny stuff. You're about to witness a crazy diva hitting her midlife crisis, and it's all on camera with a little help from her friends. Viewer discretion is not advised. Beer Divas, 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 Beer Divas. Welcome to the Beer Divas show, where wine is dumb and the craft beer world has taken over the dull American beer scene once and for all. I'm your host, Dr. Brewsky, and with me today is my special guest and hubby, Mr. Handy Candy. I cannot believe you're doing this with me today. This is awesome.
Either can I.
This is so awesome. So today we are at Working Class Brewery up in Cleveland, and they've taken us around on the tour. We've talked to the brewer and owner, Rick, and I mean, this place so far has knocked my socks off.
It's good.
And we're feeding our kid right now. So
Yeah,
of course,
they've got good
Mr.
wings.
Handy's like ready to go here. Give
Got
me
good
some
wings and good pizza, and actually
Right.
got good food.
What else do you need, right? And some good beer. So if you're ever in Cleveland, they're at 17448 Lorraine Avenue. So come out and check them out. We are going to start with my favorite part of the show, beer reviews. It's beer review time. So we are going to kind of go into the darker side of beer today.
If you only knew the power of the dark side.
And these guys have 24 handles, so they range from your porters, your stouts, a ton of IPAs, your German wheats, your pilsners. Like, they have a little bit of everything. They're starting to do some sours, and I can't wait to come back and try those when they're ready. And they're almost ready, but we're gonna have to do that another show. But today we're doing a little bit of the dark side. We're gonna do some porters and some stouts. So we're gonna see what they got. The first one we're gonna try is called the Clock Out Peanut Butter Stout. And the more beer shows I do with the Beer Divas, the more I'm liking the peanut butter stouts. So the ABV on this is 6%. Go ahead, Andy. We're gonna share. Go ahead. Slash it around. What does it taste like first? Is it coffee? Is it roasty toasty?
It's peanut butter.
It's peanut butter?
Yeah,
and
it's
the
good.
smell. Oh my gosh, right away, it smells like peanut butter.
It
I don't
does.
think I've ever had one that actually smelled like peanut butter. Usually you smell the chocolatey, the roasty toasty. But this smells like somebody just opened their hand up and it's peanuts.
Yeah. And I'm not a dark beer fan, or at least I thought I wasn't a dark beer fan.
You like Guinness though.
I do. And I didn't know I liked it
And
until
it's
a
dark.
couple months ago.
It is the dark side, like a Darth Vader.
Now I am the master.
All right, let me taste.
It's good.
OMG.
I know. It's really good.
So it's smooth going down. It's not highly carbonated at all.
No.
You don't get a lot of effervescence, right?
No, they've got a lot of fresh beer.
Very smooth going down. And you do get, once you swallow, that peanut butter.
You smell it too. I mean,
Kind of creamy.
You can smell
Oh
it.
yeah, you can smell it. Take another swig of that. Wow. No hops, dry malt, very creamy,
That's good.
smooth going down.
Very good.
Wow.
I know. I'm surprised. I didn't. You know me. I didn't think I would like
He was giving
any
me
of
the
these.
eyeball.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
And I said, we're going on the dark side. I said, trust me, you might like this.
Yeah, I like that one.
Peanut butter stout. So, Mr. Handy Candy, your rating of the clock out peanut butter stout is
8.5.
8.5. Wow, that's pretty good.
I like peanut butter.
And you like smooth.
Yeah.
We're both not hopheads, right? Even though we can tell you that it's a nicely brewed IPA, pale ale, etc., double IPA, but the real fruitiness of that hop, the IPAs, we like the smooth stuff. And I'll tell you what, this is outstanding.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
So my rating for the clock out peanut butter stout is, I'm going 8.5 too. It is outstanding.
That's good. I'm surprised.
And you know what? Screw the 8.5. I'm going 9.0. It really deserves one of the higher levels.
Round numbers. That's a rookie score.
Well, okay, 9.1. 9.1. We're going for it. I would totally,
Right?
I would definitely have a big pint of that or two.
Yeah, I'm just so shocked because I've never been a fan of dark beers.
I know. So
Love it.
definitely going to finish that one. All right, the next one on our roster here is called the Coconut Chocolate Stout, and the ABV on that is 6%. So right away, I mean, it looks exactly the same as black, pitch black.
They all look the same.
It's all the same. I'm getting the chocolatey. I'm not sure about the coconut.
I smell coconut.
Do you smell coconut?
Try again.
Hold on.
She has a bad nose.
I guess.
She's always telling me I stink,
Oh,
and
you
it's
know
not
what?
true.
I do get the coconut. I think my glasses were clogging my nose up. I do smell the coconut. Okay.
I know.
You first. Go ahead. Guests are always first here at the Diva Show.
Oh yeah. It is almost like a pina colada with chocolate. I'm telling. Try it.
Chocolate
Try
pina
it.
colada.
Try it right now. I'm telling you.
Oh.
I know, right? I am blown away because I am
Smooth
not.
going down.
Yeah.
Not roasty and toasty at all.
No.
It literally tastes like a pina colada in your mouth.
With chocolate.
With chocolate. Oh, yeah, like a chocolate covered piece of
Pina colada,
coconut or
yeah.
something.
Wow. I am shocked because
And see, that's why we do the Beer Divas show. To open our eyes to different types of beer that you never knew existed. Wow. I've never thought of coconut stout
That is
before.
awesome.
It is outstanding. So your review, Mr. Handy Candy, of the coconut chocolate stout is
8.3.
8.3. Okay.
I like the other one a little better, but this one's good.
Yeah, I mean, I have to agree. My rating for the coconut chocolate stout is, I'm going a little lower, 8.1. Reason being is, I really don't want my beer tasting like a pina colada. I want a pina colada.
But it's interesting and it's good.
It is interesting, and I'm glad that we definitely sampled it. Now, is it smooth?
It is.
Is the flavor description accurate?
Is it brewed well?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Still great. But I'm just not a pina colada for a beer.
If you're into adventurous
tall,
beers,
and I want to be by the ocean, and I want him to go get it for me, my pool boy. Bring me a pina colada.
I am an excellent pool boy.
He's an excellent pool boy. All right, next up is called the Pipe Fitter Porter So not roasty toasty, a whole completely different kind of thing. Still 6% ABV. Go ahead, it's this guy.
I don't smell anything.
Usually that's what porters are. You don't smell the strong roasty toasty.
Not bad. I wouldn't throw it away.
Oh, I definitely smell the roasty.
No, yeah.
Almost like a biscuit toast, maybe. Not coffee though. I don't think it's as strong as coffee. All right, let's taste it. Definitely toasty, roasty on that. See, that is a really good porter. That's what they taste like. Smooth. You get that aftertaste of the roasty toasty. I mean, that's close to a Guinness, even though that's a stout compared to a porter, and I understand that. There is a difference. But you still get a little bit of coffee, but not too bad. I like it. This is like classic porter right here. Definitely got that strong aftertaste though. But that's typical of that type of beer, but excellent, excellent, excellent. Your rating for the Pipe Fitter Porter is?
It's not my category, but I'd probably go 7.3.
7.3. I can understand that. That's not your gig.
It's still brewed well. It's smooth, and it's good.
Yeah. So my rating for the Pipe Fitter Porter is, I'm going 8.3. This to me is your classic porter. It is smooth going down. You get the roasty toasty flavor. So if you like that, no bitterness at all. Aftertaste at the end, I mean, and not very highly carbonated. I mean, it is excellent.
Yeah.
Now, before we get to the last one, because this one's got some heebie-jeebies, like some kaboombas, right?
I don't know.
Big
What is it?
bazookas, right?
What is it?
It is a barrel-aged porter in rum barrels, and it's also 11%. So this one's got some bite. But before we do that, we need to do a classic Handy Diva Brewski. And that's this one. During our interview with Rick, he poured me a German Hefeweizen that was here. And it is called the Wing Walker Hefeweizen. And this is at 5%. Go ahead, take a swig of that guy. As you can see, I've already been drinking it.
Oh.
Handy and I both been to Germany. We'd like to go back. We'd even like to live there off and on when we get a little bit older and can sustain ourselves off of our savings. Why? Because of this beer right here. Of course, there's other ones. But this one sucks us in every time. Classic Hefeweizen. Very hazy. I would say straw colored. And it's got that classic banana clove flavor of all Hefeweizens. A little bit carbonated. You get a little bit on the back of your throat, right?
Yep.
Andy, what is your rating?
I really like that one. I mean, it took me straight back to Germany. I'm going 9.1.
9.1.
It's excellent. Really good body, really good flavor. And it's not too strong anywhere. It's perfect. I love it. I felt like I was back in Germany.
This reminds me of the Weihenstephan that we have at home.
Yeah.
From 1040, which is one of the oldest breweries that are still making beer.
Made by the monks.
This is excellent. My rating for the Wing Walker German Hefeweizen is, I'm agreeing 100%, 9.1. Actually, you know what? I'm going more. Let's go 9.4.
Such a rookie move to keep jumping up. She's jumping up.
Thing as the Handy, I got to go my own way. And it's 9.4. It's up there. It's one of the highest ratings. I totally dig this beer.
It's one of our favorite kinds anyway.
It's one of our favorite kinds, but you've got to know, and even Rick said, 1 degree during the fermentation process can totally spoil this beer. He said he has had some problems with this beer. He's nailed it.
Yeah.
He knows exactly what he's doing.
Yeah.
So
That's
if
awesome.
you like a good Hefeweizen, you've got to drink one of these. It is excellent, and I definitely am going to partake in these two after we're done filming. Okay? So the last beer we're going to review today is another dark one. This one's a little scarier. 11% ABV. It's called the Scout Master, barrel aged in rum barrels. Let's smell it. It smells like a chocolate covered, like strawberry or something. It's got that fruity wininess, which usually comes with the higher percentage. Anytime you get over 10%, you get that wininess. It's almost like a chocolate covered strawberry.
Ooh.
Woo! Let's see what we got here.
Chocolate covered wine. Chocolate covered wine.
If
very
you
good
like
though.
the wininess and those higher ABV porter/stouts, this is your kind of thing. This is typical. So we reviewed a Hopping Frog cherry chocolate oatmeal stout. It's exactly what that tasted like. Now theirs, I think, was, God, maybe 9%. You'll have to watch one of the Beer Divas show with Professor Hops for that. But that's what it tasted like.
It's
not necessarily my go-to.
If that's your thing, I mean, people would rate that high. It's totally out on the opposite end of what I normally like.
Yeah. Your rating, Mr. Handy, of the Scout Master barrel aged in rum barrels is
It's just not my thing. 6.5.
6.5.
That's just me though. If you're into this kind of stuff, you're gonna probably put it up close to 9.
I know. Yeah, you've got to like that wininess, and that anytime you get into the higher ABVs, sometimes that happens. My rating for the Scout Master barrel aged in rum barrels is, I'm going 7.5, 7.5.
Yeah.
It's excellent.
Oh, it's definitely
It's
brewed
got
well.
that chocolatey, like roasty, toasty flavor.
I mean, it tastes like you drank wine and then popped a Hershey Kiss in your mouth.
Yeah, that's right. Next up, beer quiz. It's quiz time, quiz time, quiz time, quiz time. All right, Handy, beer quiz time. 3 questions, let's see what you got. Question number 1. Where was Pilsner invented? Was it A, the Czech Republic? Was it B, Germany? Was it C, Belgium? Or was it D, can't read my writing, the Soviet Union? It's kind of dark in here.
I'm going C, Belgium.
And the answer is A, Czech Republic. So they actually have a town in the Czech Republic called Pilsen. And they produced the first Pilsner in 1842 by Bavarian brewmaster Joseph Groll. So 1842, people. Pilsner.
Czech Republic.
Czech Republic. All right, question number 2. Which ancient civilization is said to be the first to make beer? Is it A, the Babylonians? Is it B, the Egyptians? Is it C, the Saxons? I don't even know who that was, but it was on the answer. Or was it D, the Sumerians? Don't look at my answers.
I can't even read it, so dark in here.
That's right. It's dark, and I scribble like a chicken.
I'm a known cheater. A. No. Read the answers again quickly.
You've got Babylonians, Egyptians, Saxons, or Sumerians.
Egyptians.
And the answer is D, Sumerians. So the Sumerians were near Mesopotamia, which is southern Iraq today. And the earliest known recipe dates back to 3900 BC.
Damn.
That's an old recipe that they found on stones, like, you know, the whole recipe. That's an old beer. That's a long time. The third question: to be classified as a craft brewer in the U.S., a brewery must A, be less than 15% owned by large brewery.
I can't read.
B,
That's
have
a fact,
an
by the way.
annual production of 6 million barrels or less. C, list all of their ingredients on their bottle. Or D, brew using traditional methods.
What was the question again?
To be classified as a craft brewer in the U.S., a brewery must...
A.
Does he pay attention?
Not really.
You see what he did in school. I'm telling you.
I was horrible in school.
And the answer is, it's B. Have an annual production of 6 million barrels or less. Next up, Beer School 101. It's school time, kids, with Dr. Brewsky. Welcome back, and school is in session. We're doing Beer School 101. Today's class is Introduction to Hops. Newer addition to beer, it actually occurred over the past 500 years when they actually added hops to the beer recipes. It's also new. It's considered an essential part of the brewing process in today's age. Before hops, brewers would use different herbs and spices to counteract the sweetness of the malt so that the beer would taste good and be more balanced. Hops is called Humulus lupulus and are small, green, pine cone-like flowers that grow on a vine. There's more than 100 varieties of hops grown all around the world. Germany grows the most hops in the world. Each hop has its own flavor and aroma. Some beers use certain hops for flavor to give it bitterness, like your pale ales and your IPAs. Others use it for the aroma, such as your dunkels or your Mexican lagers. Brewers can control the hops influence in a recipe by when you add it to the brewing process. If you go early on in the brewing process, you get that bitterness, which is your double IPAs, your pale ales. If you go in the middle of the brewing, it's usually for flavor of the citrus and the flavor, the floral taste. If you go late, which can also be considered dry hopping, you usually do it for the aroma that you want your recipe to have. If it's done with the fermentation process, that is dry hopping, and it gives it that hop aroma to the finished beer. There are 3 families of hops. The first is the German Czech hops, and that family is more floral, a little minty, a little peppery, and definitely more perfumey. The second one is the English family of hops, and that's more earthy, it's more woodsy and herbal. And the third type is, of course, the American type, and that's more citrus and grapefruit styles. So that's it for the introduction to the hops class. Beer School 101 is dismissed. So that's it for the show today. Make sure you hit the subscribe bell notification so you don't miss any episodes. Thank you so much to the Working Class Brewery, Rick for showing us around, and also my handy Candy for being a taste tester and giving me his reviews of trying beers that he normally doesn't go into, getting on the dark side. Make sure you go out and enjoy a beer with someone today. Try something new like we did with the porters and stouts. You never know what you're gonna get. You never know if it's gonna open up your flavor profile and be something that becomes your favorite in the future. And remember, don't worry, be happy. All right, you can go eat. You gotta take, oh wait a minute, no, hold on. We gotta do dancing first.
Fucking egg. I'm not dancing.
Yes,
so,
yes, yes.
No, you can dance by
come
yourself.
on,
No.
come on, come on.
You can dance by yourself.
You're so bad.
Nope, you can dance by yourself. I don't dance.
You wanna take the coconut with you? Nope. Okay. I'm drinking this one then.